Quick context. This video explores simulation theory, the idea our reality might be a high-fidelity program. To see why serious thinkers consider it, we have to talk about Oxford professor Nick Bostrom. In 2003 he proposed a trilemma, a triple-choice path for any advanced civilization. He argued at least one must be true. Option 1, civilizations almost always go extinct before they reach post-human status. Basically, we hit a technological ceiling or blow ourselves up before we have the computing power to simulate a universe. If this is true, we're real, but we're also probably doomed. Option 2, we reach that advanced stage, but we just don't care. Maybe future humans find simulating their ancestors boring or ethically wrong. Maybe they've moved past gaming entirely. If this is true, we're also real, but we're a rarity. But then there's option 3. If civilizations don't go extinct, and they do decide to run simulations, they wouldn't just run one, they'd run millions, billions of them to study history, to test medicines, or just for fun. Think about the math. If there is one base reality and a billion simulated realities, what are the odds that you, watching this right now, are in the one original version? It's 1 billion to 1. Statistically speaking, you are almost certainly a line of code. If you're still not convinced, let's look at the hardware. In a computer game, if you zoom in far enough on a beautiful sunset, the image breaks. You find the pixels, the smallest possible unit of the image. Well, our universe has pixels too. Physics tells us there is a fundamental limit to smallness called the Planck length. You literally cannot divide space any further. Why would a natural reality have a minimum resolution? Unless that's just the grid size of the simulation's engine. And then there's the error correction. Theoretical physicist James Gates found something startling buried in the deep mathematics of our universe, strings of binary code, specifically, self-correcting code used in search engines. Why is there computer code written into the fabric of space-time? Alright, let's get weird. If you've ever played a massive open-world game, you know the developers have to cut corners to save processing power. They only render the room you're standing in, or they use the same character model for 10 different NPCs. Well, have you looked around lately? In quantum mechanics, there's a phenomenon that makes no sense in a real world. The observer effect. Subatomic particles literally don't decide where they are or what they're doing until we look at them. To a physicist, it's a mystery. To a programmer, that's just lazy rendering. Why waste CPU cycles simulating the entire universe if no one is looking at that specific galaxy? Then there are the bugs. We call them déjà vu, or the Mandela effect. Millions of people remembering a detail, a logo, a movie line, a historical event, differently than it actually is. Is it just a trick of the human brain, or did the admins just push a global patch, and forget to wipe the cache of a few billion users? So, let's say it's true. Let's say you're an avatar in a cosmic version of The Sims. Does that make your life fake? If you fall in love, the dopamine in your brain feels real. If you stub your toe, the pain is real. If the simulation is perfect, then the distinction between digital and biological ceases to exist. Maybe we aren't here to escape the simulation. Maybe we're here to play the game, to learn, to grow, and to see how the story ends. After all, if the universe is a program, who's to say you aren't the one who wrote it? But hey, that's just one theory. Maybe we're just a lucky accident in a vast empty vacuum. Or maybe you just saw a glitch in the background of this video. Did you? Go back and check. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the code, hit that like button. It helps our algorithm. Ironic, right? Subscribe for more existential crises and leave a comment below. What's the weirdest glitch you've ever experienced in real life? I'll be reading them. Or at least, my code will.